Good evening, everyone. You know, I feel like this is an old family reunion, you know, where everybody has to say, oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, you too, and you too. It's the hardest thing possible to get everybody in and sitting down, and look, you guys have done it. Give yourself a hand. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Peter Katz, President and CEO of the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Laura Blakely, Board Chair of the Chamber. Together, we want to welcome you to the 30th Annual Celebration of Leaders. We know how eager you are to start celebrating, but we also know you're ready to dig into your sumptuous dinner. To help our servers, please take your meal choice card that's in your name tag and place it in front of you.
I think you've already got a lead on that one. Well, it's great to be here on our 30th anniversary, and I thought it might be fun to dig back into the archives a bit. Did you know that the first annual Celebration of Leaders was held June 3rd, 1995 at Michael's at Shoreline? The mission, and this was actually printed out, the mission was very much the same as what we have now. Honor the unique and talented people of Mountain View who take an active role in their community. Couldn't have said it better. The mayor at the time was Pat Figueroa. The city manager was Kevin Duggan. The chamber board president was Sally McLeod. Actually, I think, yes, she was then, and then to start the year, which happened in June at that point, Nancy Noe was taking over. The chamber executive director was Lisa Fulton, and the master of ceremonies was Fred Hoare of Miller Communications. And the interesting thing about that time, 30 years ago, was only 3 awards were given out back then. The Small Business of the Year, which was given to the Mountain View Voice, which back then was called the Voice of Mountain View. The Outstanding Company was Silicon Graphics. And the Outstanding Cause or Project was given to Fishing with the Fuzz, Camping with the Cops.
And now it's 2025. Over the years, the city has grown, and so has the chamber. Our membership has doubled, and at the same time, we've increased our partnerships with charitable organizations. We now operate the Visitor Center and the Downtown Business Association, or DBA. We've added new events and community programs to our beloved established ones, such as Art and Wine, Leadership Mountain View, and Scholarship Mountain View. And we continue to advocate for our local businesses. It's a tribute to the spirit, uniqueness, and diversity of Mountain View that tonight's event has evolved to celebrate so much more than just 3 awards.
I heard a cheer go up, and I love to do this. How many people here represent LMV's best class ever? For those of you who didn't raise your hand, applications are open now. On this auspicious occasion, we are thrilled to be joined by a virtual who's who in the audience. We want to thank you for coming together tonight to support Mountain View. One of our newest elected representatives couldn't be here tonight, but wanted to be sure to send his best wishes. We have that via video.
Hi, I'm Sam Liccardo, and I work for you. And I wish I could be with you tonight to honor the incredible awardees and so many community members who lift us up, who serve our seniors and our youth, who improve our sustainability, who exemplify our tremendous values in Mountain View and throughout the Bay Area. Thank you for what you do. You know, it was Martin Luther King who said it's in the darkest of nights that we can see most clearly the stars. And truly there is darkness in Washington, D.C. Thank you for standing up in this dark moment to shine, to be a great example for the rest of the country. I'll continue to be proud of you, and I will continue to look forward to working with you.
Thank you, Sam. And we need to give a holla to all our esteemed elected officials, starting with Senator Josh Becker. He's so short, I missed him. Assemblymember Mark Berman was here at the reception. Is he still here now? We're glad to have Kevin Fong from his office here to enjoy the awards. Supervisor Margaret Abby-Koga sends her regards. And from the office of Sam Liccardo, Nicholas Hargis. We are very grateful for your attendance, and we also want to thank you for providing special commendation letters that our honorees will receive off stage in addition to their awards. Very, very cool. Thank you.
And we're thrilled to have members of the Mountain View City Council here tonight. Mayor Ellen Kamei, Councilmember Allison Hicks, Councilmember Chris Clark, Councilmember John McAllister, and Councilmember Pat Showalter. We also hope you got a chance earlier to say hi at the reception to Vice Mayor Emily Ann Ramos and Councilmember Lucas Ramirez.
We also recognize city staff, executive leadership, the city manager, Kimber McCarthy, assistant city manager, Audrey Seymour Ramberg. We're also pleased to welcome many members of the city executive team and staff. Can you stand and wave if you're with city staff? All right. I do want to pause here and put a plug in for the city. They are hosting the State of the City presentation next Wednesday, May 21st, 5 o'clock at the Community Center. So mark your calendars.
And welcome to representatives of our school districts. Los Altos School District, please stand if you're here. Okay, clap anyway. I know that we have Bill Lambert and Lisa Henry of the Mountain View Wisman School District here. If anyone else is here, please stand. And Mountain View Los Altos High School District, if anybody's here, will you please stand? There, Catherine, and lovely, thank you. And Foothill De Anza Community College District, please stand.
And now would the board of the El Camino Health District please stand? You know, you have some of you. Okay, there we go. Hi, Julia. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause as we thank our elected leaders and their staff for their ongoing support.
We're also joined by my fellow members of the Chamber's Board of Directors, a remarkable group of dedicated leaders whose wide range of companies and organizations, large and small, represent the diverse makeup of Mountain View. Please stand and be recognized. I know you're here. Thank you, Chamber Board. Service and dedication run deep, so not surprisingly, a number of folks who were active with the Chamber in 1995 are still active today. Let me give a special shout out to Roger Cow and Nancy Gee for serving on the community board back then, and are now on our advisory council for the Downtown Business Association. If you're here, please stand. Okay. And there's Mike Kasperzak, who was on the board then and is on the board now. And practically everywhere else in Mountain View. And please give a warm hand to Debbie Villa, now with Live Nation, who was program coordinator at the Chamber.
We also are grateful to our ambassadors and volunteers, many of whom welcomed you at the registration desk tonight, and you probably saw them running around getting everything ready. You know, people come up to me all the time and say, this is the best run event possible. Well, guess why? These dedicated individuals are our city's greatest advocates and tireless supporters. They spread the word about the Chamber's mission and activities, engage with businesses in the community, and are critical in making tonight's festivities run so smoothly. They also have been putting together short reels for social media featuring our small businesses. It's a wonderful way to get a face to a business in a really cool way. Let me show you a fun sample.
I'm an ambassador. Of course I volunteer for everything.
I'm a super ambassador because I support Mountain View businesses.
I'm an ambassador, so of course I shop in Mountain View as much as I can.
I'm an ambassador, so of course I take pictures at every event.
I'm an ambassador, of course, and I have been for 40 years.
I am an ambassador, of course. I listen to everything Marisol says.
I am an ambassador. Of course I help the chamber with everything.
I'm an ambassador. Of course, we have a lot of fun.
I'm an ambassador, and of course I volunteer for the Art and Wine Festival.
I'm an ambassador. Of course I talk about how great Mountain View is to everybody I meet.
We're chamber ambassadors. Of course you see us at all the events.
Would all of our ambassadors and volunteers please stand and wave?
Finally, let's put our hands together for the small but mighty chamber team. Marisol Malata, Priscilla Hernandez, Marnie Lee, Jesse Cupp, and Peter Katz. Thank you so much for putting on tonight's event and for all the extraordinary work you do all year round.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you to my team. The celebration of leaders, like all of our programs, would not be possible without the generous support of our sponsors. Your investment furthers our ability to deliver special events, like tonight, make valued connections, like tonight, and perform public policy work, welcome visitors, and promote all that is Mountain View. So first, we want to thank our presenting sponsor, Google. Next, let's thank our host sponsor, the Ameswell Hotel. I hope you had a chance to stroll through this exceptional facility. I often hear from people, I didn't know this place was here, which is why we throw events here. But I hope you will come back. It's just an amazing place, rain or shine, winter or spring or fall, any time of year. And especially spend a little time in the little room that's just outside here. It's all full of NASA paraphernalia. It's just amazing. And by the way, I wouldn't be a marketing geek if I didn't say this. The A of the Ameswell is actually a play on Hangar 1. Thank you to our media sponsor, the Mountain View Voice. Thank you to KMVT15 Community Television, who is also lending its resources tonight to record tonight's festivities and is responsible for the videos that we will be showing to those who couldn't make it. Our partner sponsors, El Camino Health, Graystar, LinkedIn, Microsoft, and PG&E. And our patron sponsors, Intuit, Kaiser Permanente, M Designs Architects, Neuro, Presidio Bay Ventures, Recology, Stanford Medicine Children's Health, Valley Water, and the Village at San Antonio Center. And finally, a huge thank you to our generous members who donated items for our silent auction and our wine grab. And I see lots of bags being carried by people, but I happen to know there's a few left.
And speaking of our silent auction, if you haven't bid yet, please do so. Dozens of local businesses contributed to these one-of-a-kind gift packs. It's a great way to discover and experience Mountain View. And if you haven't loaded up the app yet, just scan the QR code on the screen behind us or on your tabletop. There's little tents on your tabletops. Remember, please check your bids during the program until 8 p.m. That's when the silent auction closes, as well as the wine grab. Best deal in town, $30 for a guaranteed $30 or better bottle of wine.
All right. Well, it's time for you to enjoy the dinner. They'll be serving the main course in just a moment, and your table guests, of course, and we'll be back on stage at 7:45.
Dr. Marina Osipova, founder and artistic director of the Osipova Ballet Academy, is a renowned Russian ballet instructor, choreographer, and artistic director, having danced in the Russian Ballet Company and the MP Mussorgsky. She has over 23 years of teaching experience, including the prestigious Vaganova Ballet Academy and the Boris Eifman Dance Academy. Under Marina's leadership, the Academy prepares young artists not only for a professional career in the arts, but also for success in life. Today, as a nationally recognized institution, its artistic impact is felt locally and globally, with students earning top awards at international competitions and admission to elite institutions worldwide, while delighting and elevating our local community. Rather than have a video, we are excited to have their dancers perform for us live on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome founder and artistic director Marina Osipova.
Good evening. My name is Marina Osipova. I am the founder and artistic director of Osipova Ballet Academy in Mountain View. It's a big honor for me to receive this award tonight. Our school is very small and very young, but we are happy to make a difference. Our mission to share the beautiful art of ballet to every child without any background. Thank you so much, my team, my wonderful teachers, my hardworking students. Thank you so much, City of Mountain View and Chamber of Commerce for your support and this recognition. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina, and all of the Academy's amazing dancers. Let's give it up for them again. You know, one of the things that the Chamber is very committed to is being more of a chamber of community than just a chamber of commerce. We all realize that a healthy tree cannot grow in unhealthy soil. And so the support of the arts, the support of our nonprofits is central to our mission and central to what we do. And tonight, we're honoring the work done by several of our local nonprofits. We'll be honoring the Volunteers of the Year, as well as some milestone anniversaries. And while you cheer them on, we encourage you to learn more and to support them directly. We've added QR codes to your programs, and we'll also display them on the screen as well, so get your phones out. And with that, let's begin with Life Moves. Please roll the video.
Life Moves Home Key Mountain View provides supportive interim housing and wraparound services to those experiencing homelessness in our community. For the past few years, Holly has tirelessly helped support our clients with basic necessities through clothing distribution activities and events. Just as important, she has organized and led special events that generate positivity, community engagement, and joy for our clients who are often coming from difficult circumstances. She helps create a sense of community at the site and is always open to exploring new ideas to further build a welcoming, dignified, and safe environment for clients.
Ladies and gentlemen, Holly Cohen.
I'm so honored to receive this award. Life Moves Mountain View, the interim housing site, is a really special place. They provide individual living units and wraparound services that help clients to get back on their feet and back into permanent housing. I feel very privileged and lucky to get to volunteer at the site and do a little small part to help bring joy to the 124 clients that live on the site, and also to try to help support the amazing staff. So thank you very much.
Congratulations to Holly. Next up, we have the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation. Let's roll the video.
Raised in Los Gatos, Jennifer taught regionally for 21 years, with the past 15 at Mountain View Wisman and Mountain View's Los Altos High School districts. Currently at Alta Vista High School, where she teaches math to all grade levels. She was named one of Santa Clara County's Teachers of the Year in 2021. Jennifer loves giving back to the community and has served as board chair for the Mountain View Public Safety Board for the past 3 years. Her unique perspective, active participation in events, and passion for students and children provides immense value to the board and community she serves.
Please welcome to the stage Jennifer Lewis.
Thank you so much. I just want to say it's been a pleasure being part of the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation board and getting to participate in all the events that they do for this community. Being part of that board and part of Alta Vista, we've gotten to do things like the softball game, which unfortunately the Pal lost yesterday and Alta Vista won, but it was a good game. We get to play games like volleyball against the police, and we get to do events like Cops and Gobblers. So without Mountain View Public Safety Foundation, I wouldn't get to be able to participate in the community and help our kids. So I want to say thank you to Bruce, Amber, and Alta Vista High School. Thank you.
Congratulations again. Next up, the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation. Let's roll the video.
Community Services Agency, founded in 1957, provides a safety net for over 6,000 low-income, unhoused, and elderly community members in Mountain View, Los Altos, and Los Altos Hills. We proudly honor Vishali, who has been a dedicated CSA volunteer for 15 years. We express immense gratitude for her support at the Senior Nutrition Site. Volunteers like her make our work possible, and she is beloved by all we serve.
Just like CSA comes to you, we will too.
Thank you, CSA, for my award. I love my work, and I love the lunch I am getting is at the senior center. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Vaishali. It's now time for KMVT. Please roll the video.
KMVT is a community media center where local stories, creativity, and civic engagement come to life. Jim Ducey is not just a volunteer, he is a valued, trusted part of the KMVT family. Whether helping on a studio shoot, supporting a live production, or offering his technical know-how, Jim brings a calm, can-do attitude and a wealth of experience that lifts everyone around him. He embodies the spirit of community media, generous with his time, supportive of others, and passionate about storytelling. He doesn't seek the spotlight, but his contributions are felt deeply. Thank you, Jim, for all that you bring KMVT and to Mountain View.
Please welcome Jim Ducey.
Thank you. I wanted to thank Carol Starbuck and Jim Connor for nominating me for this award. I appreciate the recognition. I want to give a big thanks to the crew in the back who are doing the video production for the event tonight. Josh Young and all of the technical crew are talented, they're patient, and they're really great teachers for all of the volunteers that keep us going. So I really appreciate that, and I've learned a lot over the years. And I think that a strong community television station is really important. It keeps the community informed and involved. So I'd like to really thank all of the people who keep KMVT running. So thanks to everybody, and thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jim, and congratulations, Public Television. We conclude this section with the recognition of a very special milestone. Tonight we honor the Rotary Club, which is celebrating 100 years of service.
From literacy and peace to water and health, Rotary Club members are always working to better volunteers for the Art and Wine Festival, scholarship support for local high school students and winners of local speech programs, and Mountain View's annual crab feed to support local charitable organizations. Proudly celebrating its 100th anniversary, the Rotary remains committed to advancing world understanding, goodwill, and peace through the fellowship of its business, professional, and community leaders.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Rotary President Scott Johnson.
Thank you very much. We have some Mountain View Rotary Club presidents in the audience. Please stand. Judy, Bruce, yeah, and we also have Mountain View Rotary members in the audience. Please stand. There's over here. Okay, thank you. In September 1924, 16 business and community leaders formed the Mountain View Rotary Club. Since then, for 100 years, Mountain View Rotarians have given service to the community and have joined Rotarians worldwide, crossing political boundaries, serving humankind. Today, there are 1.2 million Rotarians in 35,000 clubs across 200 countries. We thank you again for this recognition, and we pledge to continue our service and friendshiping in Mountain View and throughout the world. Thanks very much.
Congratulations to Scott and Rotary. Let's give one more round of applause for all the nonprofit recipients and the outstanding work that they do.
Our next presentations honor our Athena Award winners, sponsored this year by El Camino Health. Let's hear from El Camino Health and then a video for our winners.
Families like happiness. It's what makes life worth it to share that kind of relationship and journey. I was 37 weeks pregnant. It was around that time when I felt a lump. I went in for my ultrasound. The technician immediately called the doctor in, and they told me that it was most likely going to be cancer. After I was diagnosed, my OB referred me to El Camino. The way that El Camino really stood out was they had a great team that really just felt like they were rooting for you. They were gonna journey through this with you holistically, not just, treat the cancer. Really just felt like they cared about me as a person and my whole well-being. To come out the other side and You know, having another kid and being able to thrive in life after that, it was a really amazing blessing. Choosing to trust El Camino Health, that's how I fought back.
Since arriving in California more than 20 years ago, Olga quickly became aware of the inequities in the education of Latino children. This led her to get actively involved in her community, advocating specifically for Latino children, as well as the women who were their primary caregivers. This support has extended into empowering women and increasing their community engagement with groups such as the District English Learner Advisory Committee and Fondo de Solidaridad, a multiracial and cross-class mutual aid fund led by primarily Latina parents. As a woman who has spent over 2 decades fighting for equity in education, affordable housing, and economic opportunity, we are proud to honor Olga with this year's Athena Award for Excellence.
A woman who needs no introduction, Olga Mela.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So I want to say thank you so much to the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce for this recognition. I am honored. Starting a new life in a country far from my family, with a different language, was a great challenge for me. But even more difficult was being brave and being heard. But that did not stop to me from continuing to fight for what I believe was the right. I share my recognition with all the women who are fighting for better futures for our communities. Many of them, they are here with me today. I will also like to thank to my husband and my children for supporting me, for me and my work. I am committed to continue fighting for vulnerable families. Thank you so much. This is an honor and pleasure for my community. Sí se puede. Voy a decir en español también. Gracias. Ok, buenas noches. Muchas gracias a la Cámara de Comercio por este gran reconocimiento y por honorarme. Es para mí un gran privilegio y un honor estar aquí representando mi comunidad. Empezar una vida aquí en un país que no era el mío y con un idioma, para mí no fue un obstáculo. Yo traía la valentía, pero era difícil ser escuchada. Y eso no me paró y seguí luchando por lo que siempre considero yo que debe ser. Luchar por justicia social, porque todos tenemos derechos igual, no importa la raza ni de dónde venimos. Quiero compartir este reconocimiento con todas las mujeres que han seguido y estado conmigo en esta lucha por una mejor vida, especialmente mis compañeras que están aquí. También quiero agradecer a mi esposo, que no está aquí, a mi hija que no pudo llegar porque cancelaron su vuelo, pero aquí están mis 2 hijos y agradezco enormemente que estén conmigo y pedir una disculpa por el tiempo que les he robado para poder trabajar por mi comunidad, porque lo he considerado que es muy importante, es una obligación moral de levantar la voz por los más vulnerables, por los que no tenemos derechos. Y con este premio nos hacen más visibles en estos tiempos donde nos quieren desaparecer. Pero no nos vamos y aquí estamos. Y este premio me obliga y me compromete a seguir trabajando hasta el último minuto. Agradezco a la comunidad que me ha permitido ser esa voz. Es un gran privilegio y un honor para mí trabajar para las familias más vulnerables. Muchas gracias.
Congratulations y muchas felicidades a Olga. We now honor the younger generation with the Athena Young Professional Leadership Award, also sponsored by El Camino Health. Let's roll the video.
A rising star. Sarah's role as a development associate at the Community Services Agency allows her to be a mentor and support for women of all ages in the community. She also specifically helps our youth as a young adult guide with Change the Story, a program that provides leadership development experience for young adults. There, she led the development of Luna y Sol, a community space for artists, activists, and others to come together and build meaningful connections with their neighbors. These accomplishments, so early in her career, embody the Athena Young Professional Leadership Award.
Now, please congratulate this year's winner of the Young Athena Award, Sarah Townsend Hanley.
Good evening. I'm deeply honored to receive the Young Athena Award tonight. I want to thank the Mountain View Chamber and the incredible community that supported me, which includes my fellow CSA staff, the Changemaker Initiative, LMV, the Front Porch, MOCA, the Garcia and Lewis families, and my family, some of whom are here tonight from SoCal. Athena represents courage and compassion, and that's the kind of leadership I've tried to embody, rooted in empathy, trust, and solidarity. Thank you again to those who have supported me, challenged me, and believed in me. I stand on your shoulders always, and I look forward to the work still to come. Thank you.
Congratulations to Olga and Sarah. And it wouldn't be the Athena Award if we didn't get a group shot of all the Athena and Young Athena Award winners. Can we have all the past Athena winners up front so we can get a picture? You know who you are.
They're beautiful.
Congratulations to all these amazing women, including you, Laura. Okay, quick clock check. It is 8:23, which means the auction is 7 minutes away from closing. So check your phone. If you're a winner, congratulations. If not, there's still 7 minutes left. Please visit the check-in table as you leave to either pick up your prize or make arrangements for its delivery. And now, it's time to celebrate the recipients of the Chamber's Annual Awards for Leadership.
Our next recipient is often seen serving happy customers at her historic coffee shop. But the reason we are awarding her the Outstanding Business Person of the Year is because of all the ways she has personally supported our community and in particular, our downtown. The Outstanding Business Person Award is sponsored by LinkedIn. Let's watch a short message, followed by this year's winner, Jean Boulanger. Please roll the board.
One grain of sand, one person, one job. Sure, it might look small, but when we all do our part for the earth, it all adds up. It might even be the most important thing we ever work on.
Business and hospitality have been entwined in Jean's entire career. From an international consulting company in Wisconsin to a boutique bicycle shop in Ohio to helping a Silicon Valley mountain bike pioneer launch an African nonprofit. Her exceptional ability to wear many hats to delight customers, vendors, and employees led her to be asked in 2007 to take over management of the historic and award-winning Red Rock Coffee. Since then, she consistently leads by example, remains creative and inventive, and advocates tirelessly on behalf of her fellow downtown businesses while promoting caffeine, culture, and community.
Wow, what an honor to be included in this evening. It's just overwhelming. I had to write it down just to make sure I got through it. I want to say thank you to the small but mighty chamber for how you truly partner with and encourage people in the Mountain View business community and nonprofit community. They make you feel like you can do it, and they help you along the way. Thank you to the owners of Red Rock Coffee who've believed in caffeine culture and community and me and helped me to grow into the businesswoman I've become. And thank you to my family for leaning into Red Rock with me. And we're grateful that we got to call it our home for almost 18 years. And here's 18 more. So,
Congratulations, Jean, so well deserved. I don't know if they're serving coffee yet, but we shall raise a cup. We now honor the outstanding organization sponsored by PG&E. Let's watch a short message, followed by this year's winner, Mentor-Tutor Connection.
At PG&E, we're adding more safe and affordable renewable energy every day. We're deploying new technologies that will allow electric vehicles to power homes, which helps customers save more money by capturing low-cost energy. And we're working on new ways to store power so that this safe, clean, and low-cost energy is available around the clock. In fact, we've got one of the world's biggest battery storage plants right here in our backyard. Explore the future with us at pge.com/innovation.
For 30 years, Mentor-Tutor Connection has been dedicated to enhancing the academic, social, and emotional growth of students in Mountain View and Los Altos through meaningful connections with adult volunteer mentors and tutors. Partnering with 21 local schools, Mentor-Tutor Connection screens, trains, and supports nearly 200 volunteers each year, serving 350 students in our tutoring and mentoring programs. With compassionate, one-on-one guidance, tutors help students from kindergarten through high school improve academic skills while inspiring hope and offering encouragement through life's challenges.
Please welcome Mentor-Tutor Connection Board Chair, Vivi Guardian.
Good evening. My name is Vivian Bardina, and I have the privilege of serving as chair of the board for Mentor Tutor Connection, or as we call it, MTC. For nearly 30 years, MTC has empowered students through life-changing relationships with caring adult mentors and tutors. This is where I started as a mentor with the program, recruited to the board, and now I'm chair of the board. It is absolutely amazing to say that our volunteers have logged more than 7,000 hours of mentorship and tutoring this past year. The need for mentors and tutors in our community remains great. As we look ahead, we are committed to expanding our reach. We invite you to join us on this journey because our future is brighter when no one is left behind. Thank you so much to the Mountain View Chamber for this award. We are so appreciative. Thank you. Good evening.
Congratulations to Vivi and Mentor Tutor Connection. Now it's the Outstanding Small Business of the Year. When Jason Reynolds wanted to open the technology was new, and it wasn't clear how his storefront should be zoned. Undaunted, his company, JinkSpot, has been pumping out thousands of unique and wild creations, from manufacturing essentials to whimsical gifts. Please roll the video.
JinkSpot is a true Silicon Valley story. This business began in the garage of Jason Reynolds, built from the ground up through bootstrapping, grit, and late nights. As word spread and space ran out, he opened his first retail shop right in the middle of the pandemic. It was an opportunity to expand his efforts and educate people on 3D printing. The business later expanded into a full fabrication lab and the forming of a nonprofit that recycles unused materials. As an inventor, dreamer, and entrepreneur, Jason also serves the community by providing one-of-a-kind creations to organizations and events.
Please welcome Jason Reynolds.
I had a speech prepared, but I forgot my phone, so bear with me.
I hear you can print it.
I could. This is very surreal. I very much appreciate the award, everything about here. I started in my garage a long time ago with a dream and a lot of caffeine and a very rocky understanding of permitting processes in Mountain View, or permitting processes in Mountain View. As you can imagine, it's a challenge. So I took that and I ran with it. I've been printing for about a decade, and I'm really excited to share my experiences with Mountain View and to experience the growth and the explosive growth that has been. I'm just very excited to share. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you all. I'm going to print a couple of these.
I think we need some more pictures of that outfit. Congratulations, Jason. Next, it's the Outstanding Large Business of the Year, sponsored by Microsoft. We are pleased to honor Recology. Please roll the video.
Recology's mission and approach perfectly align with our city's commitment to sustainability, going far beyond traditional waste management to resource recovery. As both a pioneer and an active practitioner, They eliminate waste by developing and discovering sustainable resource recovery practices that can be implemented globally. At the same time, they actively support a wide range of community programs and events with services, education, volunteers, and philanthropy. We are proud to honor them with the Large Business of the Year Award.
Accepting the award, please welcome General Manager Marcus Murray.
Good evening. I just want to recognize that, I appreciate the award from the Chamber, and, on behalf of the Employee Owners for Ecology Mountain View, honored to accept this award. My team is here, and that's what makes it happen. We've been servicing the customers for Mountain View for over 50 years, so that says a lot, and I appreciate it. So, Peter, thank you, and the rest of the Chamber, we do appreciate this award, so thank you.
Congratulations to Recology. Sorry, I lost my place. It's now time for our final award of the evening. Every few years, we honor an individual whose accomplishments go far beyond a single year or a single endeavor. A person whose impact on Mountain View has been profound and lasting. Tonight's focus is providing services to those most in need. Our award sponsor, Greystar Real Estate Partners, congratulates our winner for being a leader in the community and for her tireless dedication to serving and providing meals and nutrition for the elderly. Greystar also applauds the Community Services Agency for weaving so many services into the organization that are an absolute safety net to ensure our community members in need are safely sheltered, supported, nourished, and provided companionship. Let's roll this special tribute video for our Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Erlene Minnis.
For over 30 years, Erlene has been a passionate advocate, trailblazer, and leader in senior nutrition programs. Throughout her career, she has worked tirelessly to enhance the health, dignity, and well-being of older adults in the community by ensuring access to nutritious meals and supportive services. Her deep institutional knowledge and unwavering commitment have made her a lasting impact on countless lives. Erlene is further recognized for her compassionate approach and dedication to improving the quality of life for the county's aging population. Her lifelong legacy is one of care, service, and community.
Thank you. Okay, a little bit long. I'm truly honored to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you to CSA for the opportunity to be part of such a meaningful and inspiring organization. It's been a privilege to work here. I feel so lucky to serve our seniors, individuals who have already given so much to our community throughout their lives. Now it's their turn to be cared for. Celebrated and supported, and I'm grateful, so grateful to be a part of that. I always try to make things fun for the seniors, especially during the holidays. Halloween is one of my favorites, and I'm still hoping to win the costume contest next year. A lot of competition. Working with clients is one of the most rewarding parts of my job. It's not just about the food we serve, although the food is delicious. Thank you to our amazing kitchen team and our amazing volunteers who Vasheli is one of. But more importantly, it's about bringing our community together and providing a safe, warm space for our seniors to socialize, very important, and to get to know their neighbors. I'm also thankful every day, really, for my incredible team and the beautiful facility we get to work in. This award is a reflection of all of the amazing people I've had the privilege to work alongside of. So thank you again for this incredible honor, and I'd also like to say thank you so much to my family who is at all at that table, who surprised me tonight. I didn't know they were going to be here until I walked into the room. My mouth is still open. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Erlene, and congratulations to the whole family showing up. So well deserved. As our evening draws to a close, the Chamber is proud to again congratulate all our recipients tonight and give our warmest thanks to your achievements and commitment to Mountain View. Congratulations also to our silent auction winners. If you want a physical item, please pick it up at the check-in table. And please remember to drop off your name badge in the basket at the check-in table when you leave. Again, our heartfelt thanks to those who made tonight so special and meaningful. Our award recipients, our generous sponsors and supporters, our incredible team, and especially all of you who have joined us here tonight to support our honorees and our wonderful city. Finally, thank you, Laura, for being awesome co-MC. And with that, I bid you a good night, buckle up, and drive safely. Thank you.